Hi Year 3, welcome to a new week of virtual school. This week in maths we're carrying on with time. Today we're looking at measuring and comparing time. So the first thing we're going to do is a little activity. Do you remember how many seconds there are in 1 minute? Shout out the answers to me. That's right, there are 15 seconds in 1 minute. Now how long is a second though? What we're going to do is I'm going to time you to see how many claps you can do in 15 seconds. Okay, so before I time you, can you make a prediction? How many times do you think you're going to be able to clap in 15 seconds? Have an answer in your head. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to count you in 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to time you on my phone. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Five seconds left. Ready? Stop. Okay. So how close were you to your prediction? Were you surprised? Were you able to clap more than you thought or less? If you want to carry on doing some predictions, there are some activities on the PowerPoint. This is also in your Purple Mash folder, this PowerPoint. You could work with an adult or someone else in your family, see if they can beat you. Can they clap more times in 15 seconds? You could time yourself, see how long it takes you to count to 50. How many times can you do star jumps in 15 seconds? How many times can you read words from a book in 15 seconds? Do lots of different activities. Okay, we're going to move on now. So I need you to get your home book and your pencil, please. So you might need to pause the video. Okay, so you've got your home book and your pencil. Here's the first activity that we're going to do today. On the PowerPoint that you've got, someone in front of me, it says, Mira, Emma, Holly and Lulu ran a 50-metre race. The stopwatches below show the time taken by each girl to complete the race. Okay, I'm not going to read out all the stopwatches, I need you to look at them. But in your home book, I would like you to write each sentence underneath and fill in the missing answers. So the first one says, Amira completed the race in about how many seconds? Now you'll notice on your stopwatches, I look at Amira's, there's a big number 7 because there are 7 seconds, and there's a little number 12, and that's showing the fraction of a second. And they're counting them up to 100, so it's a little bit like 12 hundredths. And we learned about fractions before half term. So when you are filling in your answers, think very carefully. It says she completed the race in 7 seconds and 12 hundredths of a second. So is that closer to 7 or is that closer to 8? So look very carefully as you fill them all in, okay? You probably want to pause the video now, and when you've filled in all the answers, unpause it and I'll go through them with you. Okay, how did you find that? So let's have a look at the answers. Amira completed the race in about 7 seconds. Emma completed the race in about 8 seconds, because if we look carefully, even though it said 7 seconds, it was 78 hundredths. So that's closer to 8. So well done if you spotted that. Holly completed the race in about 7 seconds. So again, if we look, it says 6 seconds and 59 hundredths. 59 is closer to 100. So it means it was over 6.5 seconds, so closer to 7. Lulu completed the race in about 8 seconds. So if we look at her time, it was 8 seconds and 6 hundredths of a second. That's very close to the number 8. Who won the race? Holly. She was the fastest. Lulu was the slowest. Okay, moving on. The question here says, how long does it take to walk from one end of the room to the other? Now, we're all in different rooms, so I couldn't possibly know how long it would take you to be in your room. You might be in an enormous room. I'm looking in my room. I predict it would take me 6 seconds to walk from one end to the other. If you want to have a go, ask somebody to time you on their stopwatch and see how long it takes you. You could even see which room in your house is the longest, which one takes you the most amount of time, which one takes you the least amount of time. Don't forget to make some predictions first. Okay, now if we have a look here, it says that, I always forget the names of the characters. I'm calling her Layla. Layla took about 8 seconds to cross her room. She was timing it on a stopwatch. And Chuck, he was timing on a phone. He took about 6 seconds. So Layla took more time than Chuck. How long? So this is your activity that you're going to do now in your home book, which you've got in front of you. So the first question says, how long does Sam take to do each of the following activities? Run up a flight of stairs. How long did he take to do that? So you can write that sentence out in your book. Sam took how many seconds to run up a flight of stairs? How long did it take him to read 20 words? Sam took this long to read 20 words. And how long did it take him to button his shirt? Sam took how many seconds to button his shirt? Okay, when you've written all the answers, I'm going to go through them with you. So if you haven't quite finished, pause the video because I'm going to go through the answers in 3, 2, 1 now. Okay. He took 11 seconds to run up a flight of stairs. It took him 8 seconds to read 20 words. On our sentences, we've got S to represent seconds. Sam took 5 seconds to button his shirt. Well done if you got those right. If you would like to have a little challenge, I would like you to look around your house or your garden, predict how long it will take to do some activities, and then time them. So we've already talked about doing some of those. We talked about doing star jumps, walking different rooms in your house. Maybe you want to do something fun on your trampoline if you've got a trampoline, or how long does it take you to read? Anything. I'd love to know what ideas you've come up with, and you can email your answers to me or to Miss Phelps and tell us how you got on. Fabulous. Take care, swans and swallows.